Hey up guys, here's the first video in League 2. We got promoted last year from the Blue Square Premier, obviously with Wrexham. And I'm basically showing you the transfers to begin with. We had a huge change in the squad. Got players like Stephen Wright, Dean Keats, Chris Westwood, Lee Trundle, Frank Sinclair, Robert Ogley, Leon Klaus, Declan Walker, Anthony Stevens, Jamie Morton, Andy Coughlin, Stephen Thomason, Joe Clark went on free transfers. Johnny Hunt went to Vauxhall. Jocelyn Mayibi went to Sheffield United for £95,000. I actually wanted to keep him, but he wanted to go. He kept on complaining all the time. John Hodgkin went on a free transfer. Ibrahim Farah went to Forest Green on loan. Mark Creighton went to Chester for £10,000. Nicholas Rushton went to Stirling for £2,000. Matty Owen went on a free transfer, and Oscar Freckle went to Airbus on loan for around 2 months for some game time. And we brought in David James on a free transfer, old England international. I personally feel it's a decentish buy, even though he's 43. Probably have him for 1 season, then maybe back up for the second season. Got in Nicholas Bignell on a free transfer. He was with us last season, and he actually scored 20 goals in 31 appearances in the Blue Square Premier and 25 goals in 32 appearances for us last season, so he's a prolific striker. We got Nicky Hunt. I remember him playing for Bolton, which he used to be an England under 21 international, currently out injured unfortunately. We've got Jans Butts, John Oster, Simon Mensing on a free transfer, Gareth Roger from St Johnstone on a free transfer. He's pretty young, 19 years old, got some decent potential. I've got Danny Cadamatari, I think that's how you pronounce his name, from Carlisle. I remember he's been playing for quite a long time, and I thought for £5,000 he's not such a bad player, and very versatile, can play as a striker or each side of the attacking midfield. Got Stuart Harry from Infidus on a free transfer as well. Just wanted him as backup. He's in reserves at the moment. Got Chris Cleaver on a free transfer. We can play defensive midfield or centre midfield or even in defence. Got good teamwork and work rate, which will be vital. Got Lionel Jebi Zadie on a free transfer. I've had him before on a previous Football Manager, and he's a decent player, even though his stats don't really show that. I've got Gerardo Buna. He was actually in our team last season. We got like 18 assists from 37 games, and he was really good for us last year. So on a free transfer, I'm really happy with that. Got Oliver Tebele. He used to play for Birmingham City. I remember him. Actually, not a bad player. And I'm happy we've got him in the team as backup. Got Tommy Miller. He's a good player, Tommy Miller, good centre midfielder, and going to try and work on his stamina. In fact, I'll start training him up now in the stamina. Sorry about this, guys. That's it. Yeah, he needs to work on that. He's been getting tired really easy. And we've got Jari Litmanen, and this guy is such a great footballer. I need to work on his acceleration for sure. His stamina's 9, which is actually not too bad for his age. But if you look at this, creativity, decisions, determination, flair, influence 20, off the ball 16, and he's got great stats there: dribbling, finishing, first touch, and penalty taking. So he's going to be a decent player, maybe a backup. But I've had him on previous Football Managers. Last year's Football Manager, when he was about 43, I had him, and he was still a good player. So there's my ins and outs. I just really had to build up the squad again and get them on a better level, in my opinion. So I'll quickly show you the fixtures we've had. We haven't played that many games, guys. Had a decent-ish pre-season, only played 4 games. And then we started off our campaign with a 3-2 victory against AFC Wimbledon. Goals from Neil Harris and Nicholas Bignall, and actually an own goal for the 3-2 victory. Sammy Moore and Yusuf scored for them. We had a 4-2 defeat against Sheffield United, but we actually played well against them in the 90 minutes, and they scored their goals in extra time, and we actually scored another goal in extra time as well with Neil Harris. But we played decent. Sheffield United's got a lot better team than us, and I'm pretty pleased with the performance, to be honest. And then we had a 1-0 defeat against Gillingham. Played decent, we had more possession, but we just didn't have our, take away our chances. And basically, that's what cost us the game, really. Gillingham are a good team in this division. I'm just going to see where they're actually predicted to finish. They're actually predicted to finish first, while we are actually predicted to finish let's have a little look. We're predicted to finish 19th in the league. So, I'll show you the league table. We're currently 12th from 2 games, lost 1 and won 1. Nothing to really show at this moment in time. I think the board actually said to me, basically, just learn from your experience in the league. So they're not expecting me to stay up, but I'm expecting to stay up, of course. Only two teams go down in this division, and I think we'll do well. I think we'll finish. I'm just going to see how it goes, guys, and we're going to go into today's game against Barnet, which I think we should be winning. We should win this game. We should be winning games like this if we want to stay in this division and perform well. So let's go to today's game. Sorry if the first part of the video took a while. I just wanted to, take my time instead of rushing around like I normally do. I'm just going to make sure the sounds are off again. Yeah. Sometimes if the sounds are on, sometimes they don't turn off automatically, Okay, I'm just going to ask... and I've actually made a few changes in the staff, which I'll show you after the video if I remember. Got Jamie Redknapp as my assistant manager. Jamie Redknapp's obviously the son of Harry Redknapp, and he used to play for Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspurs. Good footballer, but a bit injury prone he were. Okay, let's go to today's game. For today's game, I've basically got him at training on the attacking movements. Even though I'm, going for control, I want him to be more deadly and punish Barnet, which hopefully we can do. And when I did my last video and I was talking about like the teams which were struggling in the division, Barnet were one of those teams where I thought if I had a squad like theirs, I'd do pretty well. And I didn't get given that much of a transfer budget for this season. I've just sold players and stuff like that, and it's obviously going to take a long time for these players to become a team, really, because it's basically a new team. I've kept the key players from last season. There were a couple of players who I wanted to keep, but they wanted insane amounts of money, and a good goal by Wicks, Seal Wicks, or whatever you want to call him. Nice finish there. He's actually our most valued player, with the money and stuff like that. I think he's worth like £140,000. Played good last season when he played. He had a long injury, but when he played for us behind the front two, he played great. So hopefully we don't concede or anything like that before half time. And it's 1-0 at half time for us, which is great. Let me just quickly look at the stats. So we're all over him at the moment. Maybe should have done a bit better with the shots on target, which was 3. Maybe should have got more on target, but let's just go to the tactics. Let's just see. I just want to be, in these videos, I just want to be a bit more careful because there's games I've lost for pointless reasons. Yeah, I'm going to keep it as it is. I'll bring on Tommy. No, I'll leave it as it is, in fact. Let's just go to team talk. Keep it going. Start second half. Right, Stevens to Stack. I'm sure Stack used to play in the Premier League, in fact, if I remember the second name. So, say Neil Harris looks exhausted. Beattie on the ball for them. Stevens. Can Zaddy get it away? Riley, who our best player last season. Come on. What's he doing? Oh, no, free kick given. It looks like he may get his second yellow here. Or is he just going to get a ticking off? So they've got a player sent off. Going to go to Rigid. So 52 minutes are gone. Anything can happen in Football Manager. So David James with a goal kick. Can Neil Harris knock it down? McDonald to Mensing. Bignall. Kadamatari to Jay Harris. Mensing. What's he going to do here? Back to Tebele. Well, I've got in for cover because of Alright, Kadamatari. Mensing. So we're passing it about a bit, but we keep on passing it backwards instead of going for the killer. Kadamatari again. Is he going to pass it back? Passes it to Bignall. Back to Jay Harris. Bignall picks it up. Kadamatari, could he get onto it? And he does. So Kadamatari scores his first goal for us. Scores on his debut as well, which is always great. I remember him playing for, I think it was Everton. Smith with a free kick. David James come rushing out there. Made a bit of a mistake, it looked like. Going to make a substitution here. Going to bring him on for Simon Mensing. And that's that. Smith with a corner. Hopefully we can get this away. Jay Harris gets it away. Cousins gets it. Oh, Zadia gets it away. Kamad. Making tactical changes. Smith to Webster. McDonald towards Wicks. Thornton to Neil Harris. Neil Harris is just such a great player, even for his age. I think he's like 36 on this game. Ooh, Kadamatari there made him think. Made the goalkeeper think with a long range shot. McDonald to Thornton. Thornton with a shot, and what a goal. That's a screamer, that. From 30 yards out as well. What a goal. So Thornton makes an instant impact there. Riley with a free kick. Jay Harris to Bignall. Oh, poor touch there. It goes out of play. For a goal kick to Barnett. Probably be the last kick of the game, and it is. Well, didn't even get a chance to kick it. So, great performance there. I'm really happy with that victory. So let's have a little look at the table. We actually in the playoffs, but if you look at the possession here, 16 shots, 7 on target, 54% of the possession. 10 fouls by us, 14 by them. I'm very pleased with that. You know, I think I'm a bit concerned with the age of the squad, but in saying that, I think we've got a decent mixture of players, you know. Players what have been there and done that. I think Kadamatri played for Everton. Anyway, let me have a quick look. Yeah, he did play for Everton, yeah. Right, what I'm going to do, let's look at the staff. Yeah, I brought in Jamie Redknapp as an assistant manager. I'm sure he was, on the coaching staff at Tottenham Hotspurs with his dad. Yeah, I'm pretty happy we brought Jamie Redknapp in as an assistant manager. I also brought in Oliver Bernard. He used to be a player for Newcastle United. So that's basically the staff I brought in, and I've also got an association with Stoke City now, so they're paying us money per year. And right, let's have a look. Where are they? See, they should be able to look at me. Oh, yeah, they are. God, what am I gonna buy? Yeah, they're our parent club, and they're giving us £35,000 a year, and plus we've got to have a friendly with them, and we can get players from them on loan, and we won't have to pay any wages, which is pretty cool. So that's the other changes I've made. I'd like to go to the training and improve the training facilities as well, which I'll probably go to the board now. Actually, I may as well talk to them now, see what happens. Stadium, no. Personal. I've already got given a new contract. Facilities, okay. Training facilities. I would like the training facilities improved to help our players reach their potential. That's a fair thing. Although we agree with your reasoning, we simply cannot find the funding at present. Well, that's unfortunate then. Doesn't like I'm getting the funding for that. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and there'll be plenty more coming up sometime soon. So see you later, guys, and take care.